So let's compare what we can get from a multi-core versus single-core processor in a new technology. Suppose that in the previous technology generation, we got a processor that has an area of 2 centimeters squared. It was achieving 2.5 instructions per cycle, and it consumed 100 watts at 2 gigahertz frequency, and this is the highest power that we can allow this processor to have. And this 100 watts is what we can reasonably cool. Now let's say we get a new technology where this same exact processor would be half the area because our transistors have shrunk. Because it's the same design, it's going to have the same IPC. And because transistors have shrunk, we also reduce the power of this processor when operating at the same 2 gigahertz frequency as before. Now, of course, because this processor is smaller in the new technology than in the old one, if we want to do the best we can with 2 centimeters square, we have two options. Our first option is a better single-core processor. This processor will be designed to occupy the entire area that we have, which is 2 centimeters square. It's a more complicated processor that allows us to achieve a IPC of 3.5, so it executes 3.5 instructions per cycle, not 2.5 as the old processor. But because it's a fancier processor and has more transistors, it spends 75 watts when operating at 2 gigahertz. So the question for you is, first, if we allow this processor to spend all 100 watts that we can cool, what is the frequency it can get in gigahertz? And if we do that, what is the speed up this better single core achieves versus what we can get in the old technology? The second option we have in this new technology is to simply put 2 cores on this chip. So it's going to be 2 cores like this. This is going to get us 2 centimeters squared. IPC is going to be 2.5 on each core, and each core is going to consume 50 watts at 2 gigahertz. So we get our entire budget spent by having these cores operate at 2 gigahertz. So the question for you here is, what's the speed up of this 2-core approach versus the old technology, assuming, of course, that the old work can simply be divided among the cores. So pretty much having 2 cores allows us just to split the same work that we had before onto 2 cores without adding any new instructions and without sacrificing the IPC.